de France, which translates into English as the Coupe of France, is the main domestic competition of our European neighbours. However, there are some unusual rules in the French Cup that add a slightly different dynamic when compared to the main cup competitions of our other European heavyweights. Number one is up until the round of 16, the cup is regionalised to mainly cut travel expenses, meaning lots of the country's main sides can't face each other in the earlier rounds unless they are in the same region. For example, Lyon could not play PSG in round 7, the round the top division sides enter the competition at. However, you'd be wrong to assume that this format gives the upper hand to professional sides. In fact, since professionalism of football started in France, 2 amateur sides have reached the final of the competition, including one in 2018. This is unheard of in the FA Cup, with the closest to matching this achievement in recent years is the success of Tier 5 side Lincoln, who still only made round 5 and were still professional at the time of their achievement. The overachievement of smaller sides occurs primarily because of if the draw creates a match where there is at least a 2-division disparity between the two teams, the lower division side will play at home. The ties are only one-legged and go straight to extra time and then penalties, meaning home advantage is highly prevalent. The overachievement is evident in this season, with 2 of the quarter-finalists plying their trade outside the top 2 divisions, in comparison to the FA Cup, where only one team outside of the top 2 divisions made the round of 16. Although, that is not the most unusual part of the Cup's rules. That crown goes to the rule that allows either 1 or 2 clubs from each of the French overseas territories of Guadeloupe, French Guiana, Martinique, Mayotte, New Caledonia, Tahiti, Réunion, Saint Martin and Saint Pierre and Miquelon can participate in the Cup and join in the 7th round. Most of these territories hold their own French Cup qualifier to determine who enters the Cup. Due to their proximity to France, the teams competing have to make journeys, and especially harsh on mainland French sides if they get an away draw against one of these foreign sides, with over 1,000-mile trips ensuing if you draw one of the sides in Oceania or Réunion. Due to the travel time and the fact most of the territories have amateur leagues other than Tahiti and New Caledonia, where sides are predominantly semi-professional, they often don't progress far in the Cup, with only 2 teams from not mainland France ever making it as far as the round of 32. One of these sides achieves this in the current season, winning 3 rounds, 2 of them were away, including beating second-tier side Nor, finally coming unstuck to SAS Epinal, who went on to make the quarter-finals. That's it for this video, but be sure to check out my previous one on why Liechtenstein doesn't have a league.